Okay, this is lab 5. We're going to showcase the program for two robots that are going to be collaborating with each other. One of them is going to pass off cubes to the staging area, and the other one is going to palletize 3x3 pallet. So this is the code for the um, on robot. So basically, point 1 is going to be right around here where it's at. And then it's going to release to make sure that it's not gripping anything. Point 2 is going to go down, and then it'll grip right around here when we load it, like so. And then once the part is gripped, it'll go to point 3, which is back up here. Point 4 is right over there where the other robot is, and then point 5 will be to put it down, and then it'll release, and then it'll go back up to point 6, which is right about where that robot is, and then it'll go back to point 1, which is where it is already right now. And if it doesn't grip anything, then it'll just go back to point 7, which is right here, and it'll stop. Okay, now we're going to explain the UR robot program. Waypoint 1, so basically it's going to go to waypoint 1, which is where it's at right now. And then it'll wait 1.67 seconds. It'll release and then go to waypoint 3, which is over here. It'll be hovering right here. Waypoint 2, it'll go down. And then it'll grip, like shown here. Waypoint 4 will go back up to where waypoint 3 was, which is basically just right here. And then it'll start the palletizing sequence. For the palletizing, we used a square pattern. We have 4 corners. The 4 corners are going to be here: 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we set our approach, and we set our corner, and it'll wait for 1 second and then release, and then it'll wait for another second, and then it'll exit at the exit point that we set. And after it's done palletizing a 3x3 pallet, it'll go back to waypoint 5, which is basically where it started, where it's at right now, and then it'll stop. Alright, now we're gonna show how the robots collaborate.
Okay, I will set expectations earlier about exactly why the room is that. I will also, that is a before All right, RLC, other questions? Not really. Okay, not really. So we talked about like negative power for a second. On the back half, everything will get very weird because we want the end result. Cancel out the negative power, and negative power as a concept with left with it just doesn't happen. I think there's probably areas of really wonky mathematics. I don't know. I honestly don't know when that would happen. But I can't think of an instance. Then doing something that doesn't make sense. So maybe there's a funky form of like this is happening fusion or particle physics that I don't know about. But there's nothing
So the on robot's gonna detect that nothing's been gripped and it'll stop. And then the UR robot is gonna stop as soon as this palletizing is done, which will be now.
So the phase shift is something that happens at
Yep, both robots stopped,
does it actually
and it's the final product.
because once you go
Alright, and that's the video.